Beautiful Pisces, this is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings and Chippy. Chippy came to join your reading and to get a cookie, but I'm all out of them and I'm going to have to get you one at the end. I'm so sorry. I owe you one. I owe you. I owe you. Do you understand? Okay. I promise I'll give him one when I get done with your reading. Okay. So here we go, Pisces. Thank you all so much for being here. And do watch out for any impersonators on my channel because there's been a little problem with that and YouTube is aware of it. But if you see any weird messages from me, like investment schemes or a whole bunch of people's names or I don't know, just weird stuff, it's not me. Double check that because I would never reach out to you about anything like that, okay? So I just don't want you guys to get ripped off because they're offering phone numbers sometimes and I don't know, whatever, scammers, you know. So let's dive into your reading, Pisces. And thank you all so much for all of your nice comments on the last reading and all of your subscriptions. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, Chippy. You've given me lots of kisses. Oh, lots of kisses. Okay. That's a good boy. All right, here we go, Pisces. I'm going to pull these by feel for you, and let's see what's coming. Pisces. Hot card. Whoa, look at this hot card. You know, when I run my hands across, some cards just feel neutral, have a little tingle or something. This one felt hot. And this is the angel card for one thing. And this is the, I'll read all of these for you, but this is your foundation at this time. It has to do with major life changes, some kind of transition or transformation in your life. It's a really big deal. And I feel like this is going to ground everything else that goes on around you, you know? Really interesting. All right, here, let me just, now let's get one more here. Whoops, sorry, Chippy. Bumped you in the head. I'm sorry. This whole reading, like, thanks. This whole reading feels really warm, like warm and inviting and emotional. Feels like high emotion to me, Pisces. Some sadness. Yeah, there's been some kind of really big change. All right. Wow, where do I even start? Big reading here, Pisces. So you've moved on from something, and this is also the lunar eclipse, okay? So there's something here about big changes, I feel like. You know, with the lunar eclipses, often something leaves. Something can leave your life, a person, a situation, a pet, you know, anything like that. Something important to you, and I feel like either you've moved on from something or something's moved on from you, okay, at this time. It makes me feel so sad. So this is really significant at this time, and I feel like it's causing a lot of tension or something like that. There's a conflict here. For some of you, competition. For some of you, arguments, tension, you know, maybe in relationships or with coworkers or something like that at this time. And what's hanging over you is new opportunities. This is in your mind. This is like in your aura. I said hanging over you. I meant like that. Like you're looking for new opportunities and they're there, but they just haven't shown up yet. And underneath that, it's because of this really hot card that came up earlier with the transformation. You're going through some kind of major life change, so you haven't seen the opportunities yet, but you're looking for them, okay? And there's a lot of happiness here. This is in the past. And I feel like some of you, it goes with whatever this person or situation or whatever left, or you left it. There's something about severing from something. And the sadness I feel, this card doesn't always mean sadness, but I feel tremendous sadness, Pisces, for somebody here. And there's something here about this happiness, this happy family feeling is moving into the past at this time, okay? Yeah, something going into the past. Now, coming up in your immediate future, we have got, this comes up for you a lot, this Queen of Wands card. This is the career person. And this is somebody who works really hard to get things done. Now, she is reversed, and I think because of this situation of major life changes that's going on with you, Pisces, you might be feeling a bit more demanding than you usually are. You might be insisting on things that you want and need at this time, which goes right along with this very fiery Queen of Wands energy. Now, this could be somebody that you're connecting with or is in your future, but I feel like for a lot of you, this is representing some aspect of you, okay? You might be having angry outbursts at this time because of all these changes. I feel like there are changes in the family, especially with the Sun card. I see changes in family, angelic inspiration. You know, I feel like the angels are very much involved in this, but I feel like there's a little bickering and tension and things like that with couples or family or something along that line. And a little bit of a trouble spot coming in with this Knight of Swords reversed on up. Again, kind of representing arguments. I just feel like there's a little tension and arguments somewhere in the mix. I'll get some clarification. Other people are seeing you at this time as maybe immature. And I'm not saying you're immature, but somebody who's looking, you know, an onlooker, or somebody that you're dealing with, maybe somebody you moved on from, is either accusing you of being immature or narcissistic or something like that, which is so out of character with most Pisces, okay? So I feel like it's a falsified claim, or somebody's trying to justify their own behavior, or they're projecting this kind of immaturity onto you. Actually, that's more what it is. That's what I'm hearing. Like, yeah, that's square on it. So there's something there about somebody's not seeing you the way you really are, Pisces, at this time. They're projecting a lot of feelings onto you that don't belong to you at all, okay? We'll look more into this. There could be, for some of you, some sort of a celebration that's coming up and having to do with this Queen of Cups. Now, this very much represents your energy, this Queen of Cups. This can sometimes be a mother. And if you're not a mother, that's okay too. You can be a pet mom, okay? You can see she has her little dogs around her. And the Queen of Cups is somebody very heart-centered, usually a water sign like Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and can be very highly intuitive, very loving, very compassionate, good listener. You know, Queen of Cups is a really wonderful person. Right next to this celebration card with the cups, Three of Cups. So there might be some kind of celebration about a mother, or some celebration about becoming pregnant. And I'm not predicting that specifically, but you know, it's here. And there's something there about, and again, this can even go to pet moms. Okay, maybe you're getting a new kitten or a new puppy or something like that. So, and you're celebrating that. You know, it can show things like that, because of course that's very important to people. So it's very important to me for sure. So let's go over to your final outcome is the Tower. And I'm going to have to clarify this. The Tower has to do with things kind of blowing up, falling apart. And what you don't even see coming is this King of Swords. And King of Swords is somebody who plans things, is very strategic, very intelligent, not real heart-centered. Like Queen of Cups is very, very heart-centered. This person is more about intellect. Okay? So let's clarify. On that note, let's clarify and see what we've got here. What is Pisces moving away from, or what's moving away from Pisces? Let's see. Maybe something that you were really in love with, or something that made you feel really loved, or maybe you got a new start in love and then you're like, no, this just isn't working, and either you walked away or they walked away. Let's see if there's anything else. Now, it's not going to be everybody's story, but it's definitely somebody's. Yeah, maybe a new love offer. Here's Knight of Cups. I feel like for a lot of you, it did go to romance, and you just decided to move on. This is saying goodbye, moving on. The eclipse may have done it in. You know, that lunar eclipse. Eclipses tend to do that. If there's something there that needs to go, the eclipse will sometimes take it out. What's this arguing or competition for Pisces? Let's see. Again, Knight of Cups. There may be competition or arguments going on about moving away from this love offer, or some kind of new love that came in, or that sort of thing. Maybe even a job offer. You know, for some of you, it's all kinds of offers you love, or at least you did at first until it caused bickering. And maybe a new job. The new competition the competition might come with a new job or new coworkers or something like that, okay? So let's look at your new opportunities alongside judgment, which is, again, all the changes, the major transformation, major life changes, and angelic inspiration, new opportunities. Let's clarify those. Those are all in your aura at this time, Pisces. Oh, and somewhere in there might be some toxic energy. Maybe even a Capricorn. Sometimes that's Capricorn energy. Here's judgment again. To clarify judgment, we have judgment. So they're not kidding. There's some kind of a really major life change that has happened. And it's kind of the foundation under which everything else is going to happen on top of that. So in other words, I feel like that caused whatever that transformation was. Everything else that happens to you for the next few months is going to be because of that. I feel like that is the stem of it, you know? Yeah, and again, we've got competition and bickering for the second time. So here it is too. And that's your challenge at this time. So tell us more about judgment. You know, judgment can be good karma. It can be any kind of karma, really, karma playing out for you or those around you, but this is in your energy. So there's something really big that's happened, Pisces. We've got Page of Pentacles. There may be a small sum of money coming to you with this transformation. Here's judgment again. Wow. Yeah. Some of you may be feeling like you're trapped. For some of you, you might want some kind of big transformation to happen because you're feeling like you're in a trap, like an oppressive situation or something like that. Here's the Moon card. This Moon card is full of emotion in particular, and I mentioned that earlier. My nose is itching. Somebody's coming to see you or something, calling. Wow. My grandmother always said when your nose itches, somebody's coming. Yeah. Somebody with a lot of emotion, and I feel like there's visitation, and this could be from spirit or this could be from family, the person you walked away from or who walked away from you. But there's something here about transformation on top of transformation. So there's like more happening. There's a lot more happening here. It's going to keep having like this ripple effect. Okay. So you might think you might know what the transformation is right now, but I'm just telling you, it's going to have a ripple effect all through your life for a few months here. I just feel it really strongly. So why is the Sun card going into the past? This is pretty intense, Pisces. And again, this could have had to do with Capricorn energy. I forgot to put that one back in the deck. There's a reason it was still there. Something about juggling money. Happiness, Sun card going into the past. Yeah, because you're juggling money, and you might just be feeling some sort of sadness and loss with this Five of Cups energy. So your happiness might be dampened at this time because you're feeling a loss. You might be going through grief. Like I said, either you left someone or situation, or they or it left you. There's something about saying goodbye. And yeah, so the happiness is kind of in the past at this time for some of you Pisces. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a sad reading. I do feel a sadness. I feel like there's grief for some of you Pisces. And again, this won't be for everybody. Not every reading is for every single Pisces, of course. But this is something about some kind of big transformation happen. And, you know, there's just sadness. Let's ask about Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. She's in your immediate future. She is reversed. She can be really demanding when she's reversed. But it's helping you get your wish. Here's wish fulfillment. There's wish fulfillment around this Queen of Wands who's being kind of demanding at this time. Here's the Judgment card again. This is the theme of your reading, Pisces. Judgment card has come up how many times now? I've lost track. Wow. You know, and this deck has several cards of the same in it, and Judgment is one of those. Something really good is coming out of this big transformation that you went through. Something really good, like wish fulfillment. Yeah, and new manifestations. And potentially new love. There's a new love offer here. And when I say new love, I mean this could be, you know, the obvious, a new person, you know, lover. But it could also be new love in the way of a baby, you know, like having a baby brings new love into a family, or a new pet, a new living situation. You know, love offers are also, or it could just be an offer you will love, okay? That has nothing to do with romantic love. It just depends. And there's a lot of happiness in keeping things on track and success here with this Chariot card, maybe even making a trip somewhere. So this Queen of Wands, all that clarified this Queen of Wands in your immediate future. And I feel like Pisces, for a lot of you, it's you. I think it's you. Even though it's, you know, fiery Wands energy, it's not a classic Pisces card, but I feel like you're in this position of demanding what you want for yourself at this time. And that doesn't mean in a mean negative way. It just means you want what you want. You know, you're insistent. You've been through this hurtful, sad period, and now you want what you want. You need it, and you know what you need. You know, it's that kind of thing. What's this trouble spot? I mentioned this earlier, this Knight of Swords that's coming in a little further out. Juggling money. You might be going through a situation of juggling some money. I've seen that kind of sprinkled through this reading. Why is somebody else seeing you as this Page of Cups? Remember I said somebody's projecting that onto you? What's that about? Somebody feels trapped. Whoever is feeling trapped or sees you as feeling trapped, I feel like this is all connected with them blaming you for being childish or something like that. And again, I'm not saying you're childish, because you're not. But somebody's projecting that onto you, okay? Here's the Eight of Cups again. This again is, no, I'm sorry. I read this. This is Seven of Cups. Okay, I thought this card didn't look right. Seven of Cups. So this is daydream. Yeah, this is somebody imagining this. Okay, now it makes sense. This is somebody imagining this about you, like making this up. You are not this immature, narcissistic person, but somebody's trying to either put that on you. Who's trying to do that to you? Oh, here's the Star card. Potentially an Aquarius? I asked who. Or somebody sees you as, the other part of this meaning could be somebody sees you as in the limelight or really well liked, and they're jealous of that. Or somebody's seeing you as divinely protected or guided, and they're jealous of that. I feel like this has to do with jealousy and feeling trapped or something like that, Pisces. I'm not sure. It's going to be a little different for everybody, but just know this is not you. Page of Cups reversed. It's somebody projecting that onto you because they don't want to own their own stuff. And that's why people project things. Okay, Queen of Cups is right next to that. Now this does represent your energy, and let's ask about that. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. You might be losing some sleep. Are you worried, Pisces? I feel like you're in a situation where you're got some anxiety about a King of Swords. Yeah, King of Swords. And he showed up over here too, but you don't see coming. King of Swords is somebody who lacks feelings. And when I look into clarifying Queen of Cups for you, yeah, I'm getting, you know, this King of Swords is causing you stress, and that could be who's projecting this stuff onto you. Because this is a very beautiful energy, and this is classic Pisces energy of a good listener, high sensitivity, really loves their animals and their pets and their children, and is a mother and has this, you know, nurturing qualities about them. And then, you know, when I add the King of Cups to this, this can be somebody that just feels way too harsh for that energy. Yeah, it's like a hard energy from King of Swords. What's King of Swords all about? Sneaky. Five of Pentacles. Something about worrying about money all the time. Anxiety about money and money loss. So that's his deal. What is this Tower reversed? Now, I'm glad it's reversed because Tower reversed is not as severe, you know, as straight on Tower. But that's kind of your final outcome. Let's see what that's about, Pisces. I feel like you're on a little bit of a roller coaster, and it's because of this transformation and the sadness. And I feel like you're going through this grief. And then in the meantime, there's this King of Swords over here who's not feeling much of anything, who's like blaming you for being either overly emotional or too sensitive or childlike, or, you know, maybe you're just too narcissistic because you're insisting on your needs at this time because you've gone through this thing, this transformation. Whoever or whatever left your life is leaving you really sad. Here's the happiness card going into the past at this time. You know, and it's temporary, but still, this person's not very understanding of that, is what I'm getting. So, Swords, I'm sorry, Tower. Tower. What's that about, Pisces? It's like you want a new beginning and it's blocked. I think you're going to have some kind of feeling of blockages. And a reversed King of Cups. Somebody maybe not the most trustworthy. Yeah, and the King of Swords. I almost feel like this King of Swords is causing things to crumble in some way. Yeah. Okay, so here's what I've got. We've got King of Cups reversed right next to King of Swords. Okay, different deck, same person. Here he is too. So this is somebody who's secretive and not trustworthy necessarily, not a very good listener. All the opposite good, you know, of the good traits of King of Cups. Next to King of Swords again, there's something about temperance. Again, we've got two cards here that look like angels and represent angels for you Pisces. So the angels are with you in this situation, especially, you know, I feel like you've gone through a hard situation and then this person's making it harder by expecting too much or something like that. So there needs to be more balance and more flow of energy, but do know that your angels are with you. Now, also, this could be for some of you a Sagittarius, could be Aquarius. We saw both of those cards for you. And maybe Libra, because we've also got the upside down Justice card, which is also telling me that something's really out of balance when I get upside down Justice. There are some new opportunities, but, you know, something's going to feel kind of blocked here for a little while. And some of this is all about the most significant card that came up, where you walked away from something or something walked away from you. Okay. Let's get final words here, Pisces. This is kind of a sad, melancholy reading. I mean, it just is, you know. life is not always happiness and inspiration. I mean, people go through this. So if it's not your reading, you know, come back again. The next one will be. But this one's for somebody very specific that's going through this at this time. Feeling like a Ten of Swords. You may just feel so sad, like you feel like you're being stabbed in the back at this time. Ten of Swords is a bad ending of some sort. Yeah, and sadness. Here it is again. This has come up over and over. Five of Cups. Some kind of loss, maybe betrayal for some of you. Grief, sadness, loss, tears. And I said that the instant I pulled this card in this reading. Remember I said, wow, this feels really sad. It feels like really high emotion. And, you know, the really hot card in this reading was your Judgment card. Like there's been a transformation of you, your energy around you, the foundation of everything that's going on. It's a ripple effect from that transition at this time. Transformation, major life change for you, Pisces. So I hope this was helpful. My heart goes out to you if you are the person in grief, because I feel it very strongly. And I'll see you all again next time, okay? Take good care. Bye now.